real issue is that you decentered God and you called yourself trying to fill the void that you have now with these temporary connections that have no weight to them. First of all, no one told y'all to make any love interest, any romantic partner, any man or woman your God. You wouldn't have had to decenter them if you never made them an idol to begin with. You didn't want to wait on God's timing. You were worried so much about your needs and your body and what you wanted and how you wanted to feel. And then you just pushed God to the margins because your pleasure was more important than waiting on God, right? Oh, don't get mad now. You made an idol out of that relationship. You made that relationship priority. You didn't listen to God. You didn't heed the warnings. You didn't talk to God about it. You didn't pray to God about it. The only time that you prayed is when something was not going your way. Instead of asking God, is this person for me? Show me your face in this, God. Reveal my motives. Reveal this person's motives. I'm not done. Come back over here and sit down. You drowned out God's voice because it didn't sound like what you wanted to hear. And then when the relationship failed and now you feel bad and you don't feel good enough and you feel like you less valuable and now you are running away from God because something that you wanted, something within your will failed, then you decide now, I don't care no more. Then you become bitter and you become unforgiving and you become angry and resentful. And now the throne of God is now replaced by your unforgiveness and your bitterness. Whoever God has assigned to you, whoever God has called you to now, will now have to receive your bitterness if he even allows you to get to that person he's assigned you to. Now you over here telling people if God really loved you, he would have never allowed that to happen. And that's my issue that I have, because a lot of y'all be treating God like he is simply just a genie and he's supposed to just come through and fix everything and grant every single one of your wishes. You was never supposed to be with that person to begin with. You just didn't want to listen. Had God have been in the center of your life, I guarantee you whatever situation you were trying to put yourself in, unless he was going to use it to test you, he would have stopped you in some kind of capacity. But let's say that God did give you a warning and you want to go by your own will. Who's to blame? Don't be trying to push God to the side now because you lost something that you wanted that he warned you about. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done. You decentered God. When you made the time with them more important than prayer time with God, you decentered God. When you made the love and the effort that you poured into them more important than the love and the effort that you poured into God, you decentered God. And now that all things have failed, now all of a sudden, God's the problem. Anytime that you decenter God, anytime you remove God as the most important factor in your life, you will feel the suffering. Anytime you put somebody ahead of God, you pedestalize somebody, you make somebody an idol, and you don't give God at least a bit of that energy, you're going to feel it. You're going to suffer.